everybody's bracing for a heat wave to come next week. Let's see if that happens, huh? And what did I read today? With things like heat wave, this is the complete opposite, but it's kind of interesting. Apparently here there was some students that were going to start flying drones around Iceland. This one says Hamilton students heading to Iceland to map caves with a drone, hoping their invention will be used in space. That would be kind of cool if it actually works out. As it says here, a team of McMaster University students in Hamilton will soon head to Iceland, where they'll camp out by a series of underground lava tubes they plan to map with a drone. The drone uses hardware and software designed by the undergraduate students who hope their tech will one day be used in space exploration to specially map underground areas in space. There are about 25 student members of the McMaster Deep Space Analog Research Expedition team. After a year of planning, 5 of them will go to Iceland for about 2 weeks in August. Flying a drone in space would be a whole new level of challenge anyways. It says being the first people to actually create a digital map of these specific caves, that's gonna be really exciting, said Daniel Young, one of the students taking the trip. Michael Holder, the club's president, said McMaster DARE is based on building and testing solutions to aerospace-related problems, and mapping underground spaces is one of them. If there's a piece of sensitive equipment or a group of astronauts on another planet entering a subterranean cave or any kind of crevice, they don't really know much because there's no easy way to see in, said Holder, an engineering physics student. The team solution, called Canary, would be able to fly in and send back data on the spaces in question. Through the use of sensors with lidar, which measures distances, Canary can also map areas. Saying, quote, if we can create a system that can go in before and tell them areas of interest and potential hazards, then they have a better idea of what's in there, Holder told CBC Hamilton alongside the team's co-vice presidents Young and Harry Wu. Actually, reading this reminds me of that other drone I've often seen in the news, where it's more of an exploration drone. It's circular, for example. So it makes me wonder if that's kind of the same concept in terms of being able to explore areas like these. That would be kind of cool, actually, flying a drone inside a cave. But another challenge I would imagine is the connection, correct? Imagine having to rely on things like GPS and all that inside a cave deep underground. I don't think that would work too well, correct? But either way, it's great to see innovation. Although with that in mind, it's just a tech and people use it in different ways. And as you know, the war and stuff is still going around in the world. How about this one? This one says evacuation in Voronezh amid second drone attack in 2 weeks. The authorities of the Voronezh region in Russia have imposed a state of emergency for the second time in 2 weeks. This follows an attack by the Ukrainian drones on an ammunition depot in the Podgorensky district. The authorities have ordered the evacuation of nearby towns and closed a section of the highway. Exploding missile debris is causing widespread destruction. So it sounds like this was a strategic target per se. It says the attack on the ammunition depot has been claimed by the Ukrainian Security Service. According to them, the Russians stored surface-to-surface missiles, surface-to-air missiles, tank and artillery shells, and boxes of firearm ammunition on an area of approximately 9,000 square meters. The Russian Ministry of Defense is silent about the explosion in the ammunition depot. Meanwhile, Governor Alexander Gusev admitted that on the night from Saturday to Sunday at 8 a.m. Greenwich time, Ukrainian armed forces attacked the ammunition depot in the Podgorensky district of the Voronezh region. Officials added that the air defense forces, quote, destroyed several drones, but debris from the drones fell on the ammunition depot, causing a fire, which was followed by the detonation of explosive objects. It almost sounds like how a wildfire could get out of control, for example, where you have little bits of pieces just spreading from one place to another and all that. And as they say, there were videos posted online by just regular bystanders of this explosion, I guess you could say. No end in sight still, huh, in terms of this war and all that. And then this piece of news was going around today. I was wondering, what the heck? Did somebody die in a concert, a Rolling Stones one? This one says, woman dies at Rolling Stones concert in Vancouver. So it makes you wonder what happened. Was it during the actual show? It says, a woman died Friday night at the Rolling Stones concert at BC Place Stadium in Vancouver. Vancouver police confirmed that the 65-year-old woman went into medical distress from a pre-existing medical issue. VPD spokesperson Constable Tanya Vicentin said no crime was involved. Temperatures are above normal in Metro Vancouver this weekend because of a heat wave, but authorities have not yet said whether heat was a factor in her death. The BC Coroner Service did not respond to a request for information. I'm kind of surprised with that concert, everyone was still in the mood afterwards when something like this happens, just like that, huh? All right, see you guys later.